As always, when the sun is shining, I allow it to come through and hopefully warm your hearts as well. Ireland is experiencing such beautiful weather even now. We've had moderate rain compared to the usual rain we used to get. And you can see it in the background, lightening up the sunshine and then dimming. We're going to go with it. The camera is new, it's an adjustable camera. The headphones are new. I'm, I can cut out the noise now. Nobody can hear the drilling of the hotel being built in the apartments or the dogs barking when they're saying, "We want to go for a walk." And they're going for a walk after this video because they're so patient. And now they're lying in the sun. Aye, aye, aye. But back to today's masterpiece. Everybody, it's a masterpiece. The artist's on the rise. I'm going to break it up because when you hear a masterpiece like this, it can be very confusing as to whom is associated with it for copyrights and other reasons. Well, there's a couple of artists. One of the artists, that's why it says featuring the kite string Tangle, I'll tell you about in a minute. Felsmann and Tiley have a wonderful 5 minute interview. So, so because of that, and the freshness to the music scene and all of it as regards to us knowing them, I'm going to give you this interview by Play, Playy dot magazine. It's online. Check them out. They do phenomenal interviews with artists and everything. I do a more moderate bio. They do an in-depth, and they really do get to grips with exceptional people like these two guys. Felsman and Tilly will be on the tip of your tongue when you've watched the video. And actually, I'll give you a premise of the video as soon as this is over. It says, inspired by the, I'd like to thank Play as well. It's inspired by the grandeur of the film scores, this particular video you're going to watch, the simple beauty of contemporary piano compositions, and the wide spectrum of electronic music. Producer-composer duo Felsman and Tilly have started an exceptional music project using only the sounds of synthesizers, which I always find very difficult. I don't know why. Felsman and Tilly note that film scores often do not stand up, they say, on their own when removed from their visual experience. Classical music sticks to its centuries-old instrumentation, and electronic music is largely dominated by kick drums and percussion. So true, so true. They're so repetitive. And this new music project, as well as their exciting new record label, congratulations, Endeavour, Rareware Company, which strives to promote synth-focused artists. Check out my channel, guys. You might be very surprised because I'm a world channel on how many artists are looking for your input and a label like yours. And they're from all over the world. Underrated artists needing a record label like you. Wow. Congratulations again. So it's some kind of response to these kind of musings that goes on in the music industry that they are responding to as producers of themselves of music. So the duo will release their debut album, and I shall get that to go through what's on it and give you, because I'm already in love with this masterpiece, and give you an in-depth account of the album. Now, a 12 track, and if this says, because this is an old um, research, let me just bring it up. It's already out. A 12 track, I thought it was relevant and new because they're fresh to me. I've only just discovered them. So I apologize. But it's all live and it's all fresh and it's all new. And I just had to throw them on the channel today because I'm so in love with what you're about to see. And their album is a symphonic infused synth trump called Tempera. Wow. Each track inspired by a month of the year. And Thelman and Tilly premiered the music video for their single October, a moving melancholic track that will leave you with bitterness inside last October when interview was done. Watch the video at the end of the article. Well, I don't need to because we need to just get into today's. And they say we caught up with Felsman and Tilly and chatted about genres, preparing music for the stage and bringing visuals to life. That I want to share with you because that's what they've done in this video. The arts are one of the remaining bastions of something humans excel at. Everything else can slowly be done better, faster, and cheaper by technologies, for example, like A1 or artificial intelligence. And the arts are a celebration an expression of what it means to be human. Hence the video and the guys dancing in it. They're exceptional. And really, if you like honey for breakfast, you're going to love this video because you'll get a taste of that watching these guys. Just saying that it's an area of life we're not obsolete yet. Yoo-hoo. So these guys are keeping focused away from artificial intelligence, keeping it real and making it so exceptional that now I just have to give you what the song is about. They are German, Felsmann and Tiley. They've combined their forces with the Kite string Tangle. That's actually the name of the DJ and producer from Brisbane in Australia for this stunning piece of new music called Open Fields. It's a gripping offering that is the latest glimpse of their forthcoming album. So fast forward, Proto Mensch, which is Proto Mensch, but it'll be coming up and it'll be in the description. Don't worry. We're led into open fields. This is now easing into the video through an intimate setting, initially whereby the keys set the scene amongst the Kite string Tangle's captivating vocals, because you're going to hear this DJ's vocals, producer's vocals from Brisbane, showcasing a rawness in the overall approach so that he's combined voices, the Felsmann and Tiley. They've done what they've done. They've got two beautiful guys. Congratulations to the editor, all of them involved at making this. And the narrative is about subtly rises in intensity with insertions of synth, which I spoke about Felsmann and Tilly love to do and are known for. And that's their presence, adding a further texture to the landscape you're about to hear, leading us into a synthwave delight with plenty of power on display that will leave you in awe. They finally say, we wanted the extra dimension, not for the audible result, but also to challenge ourselves from a production and songwriting standpoint. Danny added an entirely new dimension to the instrumental, and hearing his vision take shape in real time felt special. As part of the Life Back Circle, we encouraged him to try alternative vocal deliveries, pushing him beyond his usual style. The final result preserves that in-person magic you're about to hear, which simply wouldn't have happened in the same way. That everybody is your background of everybody involved in what you're about to hear. And that's me finished. Watch the video, enjoy. You deserved a bit of a bio on it. I hope you agree. And I'll sit, not making a sound, whilst you savor this.
I feel you close, I could hold you, but the walls are cold, I could fall through. And I know it's hard, but I told you when you're gone. Oh, these open fields where I'll meet you will be worlds apart, but I'll see you radiating through the cracks
Absolutely stunning. It's a masterpiece. I hope you agreed and enjoyed today's video on elaborating, giving you a bio about these artists on the rise, Felsmann and Tiley from Germany, and also the great vocals of the Kite String Tangle from Brisbane in Australia, and combining their talents to produce something so magical. And check both sets of artists online. You won't be disappointed. Catalogs of music to enjoy. That's what it's about. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I need to grow like the plants behind me. Take care. Bye bye.